welcome back to the channel. Y'all, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's a round. I'm breaking up the Imperial into Lilithmon stuff. So we've got your favorite Pulsemon player looking to try and get his first win on camera versus Puppet Control, because it's what the people wanted, and he's nice with it. We're gonna have the Ukamon push out with the Orisa in the back. We're gonna add the second Orisa, and then away goes the Wonder Stomp. Swing in. We're gonna get to draw one, but first we gotta have that Digivolution plugin go to hand, and down comes the Memsetter Orisa. Out comes the Pulsemon. Pulsemon load up the Leon Alexander. Double Mem up, and down comes the Bulkmon, which is gonna be enough to kill off the Ukamon. In we go, and that's gonna be okay. The minus 15. I'm kind of nah. It makes sense actually that he killed off the stack that had the Leon in it. It just makes him commit other resources. And interestingly, going the Namekamon instead of they just playing it rather than going over the Pulsemon. As a reminder, it's best of one, prepping for Glasgow. So this could be quick. This could be long. We'll go the full distance, of course, with all of these Karis set, well, these Orisas set up, and the Kari. We now have the yellow, the purple, the white. We are in SecCon mode now. I do see the green plugin come down because we do have the Pulsemon in the back, so we now meet the green requirement. Can we go into the EX7 when Digivolving is going to suspend the sister, and we swing over it with the Namekamon. And then the Orisa goes sideways to float into a brand new Mecha. We're going to go Hacker's Pride Crack to gain the recovery, and then get back down to go into the Pulsemon. The Pulsemon turns into the bulk, and the Pulsemon Search to come down. The one of Ukamon, one of the government mandated, and we do have the white source to full clear that board. And down comes Hacker's Pride as we stay in the back, passing back over to Pulsemon. Down comes Pulsemon once again, searching top 4. What a pretty art. Out comes Uko, hatch gain 1, Schwang. Gonna get that draw power while we can. He's at 5 memory, which is pretty tasty. Down comes the Ukomon in the back, and Odin's Breath to clear the body on board. They're just trying to prevent the chip. He is at 3 security after all. Down comes the Mecha, and out comes Uko. Hatching once again. And Mucho in the back. In we go, draw 1, and away goes the white source. I think we're setting up for Gallantmon here. 13, yeah, so enough to go in, swing, get that 1 chip. I really like the Gallantmon here. It's like a mix of things that Trix likes that work together in a bunch of horrendous ways. I'm gonna get the recovery as we push out at the start of main, and the Leon is going to come in. Once again, we're going to see the Bulkmon get to apply -3. Going to go into the Climbmon, draw 2, and then Climbmon does get to play out. I think he needs to play Pistamon in order to keep turn. So Pistamon comes in, is going to take us back to 0, and then going to go into the Kazuchimon. Kazuchimon, a big part of dismantling the Ancient Garurumon matchup. At this point, both these players are EXO. In this round, it is one of the later rounds. I think winner of this goes into finals with an EXO record. And actually getting the clear on the Gallant's pretty cool, but unfortunately, Wyvern's Breath straight back. No real need to push out the Muchomon. Can just keep it in the back for when he's actually ready to play some pressure. Down comes Baltmon, and it looks like we've gone through as many 4s as we can get. Swinging at a player, draw 1 off the Mucho, does hit security, draw 1 off that, does hit a Tamer, so gets to live for next turn, but it does actually have to get rid of the Bulkmon. But I don't even know if we can get rid of the Bulkmon here, so we're going to play the System on Blanc, and then Orisa. So I think the plan is hoping that one of the puppets is going to get capped. Once again, we're going to load up another Leon from hand. I don't think we paid for a single one of these. Like, every single one has been from pushing out the Pulsemon or coming out of security. Examon going to come down. Ooh, suspends the Kari. It can suspend Tamers. Okay. And then he's going to play for board, swings over it. And down comes the... Well, in goes the Leon. So now we have the... double type of protection. Puts the Exa back into security to gain the memory with the Hacker's Pride, and then we're going to go into the Shroudamon, and then we're going to recover 1 as the Arista is going to see that Blanc get deleted, float into a new puppet, so down comes Systemon Blanc. It is at level 3 though, so it cannot be Digivolved, as annoying as that is. So just going to pay 6 to go wide here. I actually don't hate it. Bringing the Leon as well back out. Gonna get the block. And once again, we are gonna float as the Arista goes sideways. Does get the rush, so it gets to swing once again. And once again, here comes the sister. Sisters do be stepping it up, playing DDR on that security, as once again, gonna strut down the runway, the red carpet, into 2 remaining security checks. And down comes Lament. Lament gonna take back a Systemon Blanc Awaken, just in case. And we do have still 1 set of each like Systemon float. I mean, the rush doesn't really matter in this instance, but it does mean if this Blanc Awaken does get cleared, it's going to float into a brand new one. We're up to 5 security here, and you can see Terry trying to figure out how many swings he actually has. Just rearranging the board so we can actually see what is available here. Whilst he's figuring it out, big thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel as a member. Ad-free week has been fun. This one is looking like it's definitely going to be a single best of 1 rather than best of 3. It's going to be a difficult one. We are finally going to see the Kazuchi come down. The Kazuchi, ooh, we're close to deck out here. I think he's digging. So this list, the 3v3 list did have a Takemi Kazuchi. I think he does actually have Fenry in the list now. Down comes Odin's Breath, which is going to sack -1. No, it's not going to sack -1 because I don't think there were 6 cards in security at the time of reveal. And we are going to swing. I think he can still get the security. There's enough of it. I'm just going to pass turn with the Namekamon. 3 cards left. Ugh, but I think he can actually just chunk his way in through here. The Sister Act looking to act up. We're going to swing in. First float brings back the Blanc. Tap the Arissa. And Lament. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't... Okay, there we go. Arissa is going to come through. Gallantmon for 0 to try and pop. Deletes the Namekamon. Targets the Shroudmon. Ooh. Wonder Stomp. Free play Evo. Down comes Systemon Blanc Awakened. Recover 1 swing. Dies. And then we get to float once more. Give Rush. Swing. And does he have lethal? No, he doesn't quite have lethal. So we're going to put the... Digimon Emperor down just to try and make it so the push-up is going to be kind of dangerous. I just don't think he can do 5 checks unless he draws the Fenry. We're going to lose 2, gain 1. We're going to gain 1 off of loading up the Leon. Going to swing to try and clear. Is going to float into a Blanc. Is going to pitch draw 2. So still hasn't been able to actually close out the board. We are going to lose the Pulsemon. There's no barrier to be done. Chooses not to go for the draw. Down comes the Pulsemon. Is going to pick up the last card. And this is going to be a game. So unfortunately, the streak of Pulsemon not being able to get the W on the channel will continue. But I can tell you that he actually went X1. So this was his only loss of the day. Just unfortunately for him, it was on camera. There's the Fenry Takemi Kazuchi that didn't show up. But if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, then please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.